game of the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament with the defending champion Bradley Braves in white, and that jam right there by the number 7 seeded Valparaiso Crusaders and their freshman Donovan Clay. We are just underway. The winner goes to the NCAA tournament. Kevin Harlan with Dan Bonner. John Shriffen is on our sideline, and here we go from St. Louis. Long three is down, hit by Darryl.
That's great news for Bradley if he's going to be making threes.
Malik McMillan with the miss. Bradley's got the ball. They are the 4th seed. They've won 2 straight and 7 of 9. Spinner, Childs inside, got it to go. They are 19 and 15, 500 in conference play. And Freeman Liberty inside. Tap in will not go from Kaiser. Picked up by Freeman Liberty once, twice, a 3rd time to finally get it to draw.
One of those guys who looks like he's wired to score. He scored 29 points in their semifinal victory, Kevin, and he didn't make a 3, so he can get close to the goal and do some damage.
3, Canal. Nate Canal, 3-point shooter, Dan, in all of college basketball.
Well, you cannot give him room, and he can shoot the 3. He can drive it to the basket. There's McMillan. That's his game.
Knox has won 3 in a row, 5 of 6 and 7 of 9. No one expected them to be here, but sure enough, here they are in the title game. Freeman Liberty, 3. Okay, didn't make John Kaiser, who is a senior, weaving through traffic and feeding inside and taken back with a nice steal by Kingsby. The bump in the Freeman Liberty, who will pick up the foul. Just getting under him. The winner moves on to the field of 63, and here we go.
Rebounding foul called on Fazekas there, and that's one thing that Bradley wants to do every time is to set their man-to-man defense. They want to make Valpo play, make this a half-court game.
Freeman Liberty scoops it up. Count it. That's a foul. This kid is he was the #1 high school player in the country out of Chicago. Went and played Illini. Marcus Liberty is his uncle. And here is Javon Freeman Liberty, who is leading Valpo into the finals. Lowest seeded team to make a Missouri Valley Conference championship game. 3rd year in the conference after leaving the Horizon League. Freeman Liberty. With the rebound inside by 6'11" Koch Barr.
Great pass.
It was indeed, and finished on that most improved team in the Missouri Valley Conference.
Bradley's not a team that looks to push it, but you give them opportunities like that, they'll take them all day long.
Saki with a 3. Daniel Saki driving his Brown. He is their engine. In the corner, 3 to fire. The 3 no good. Barr will gobble it up, and a jump ball. They get tied up inside. It'll be Valparaiso.
But had they won their last regular season game, as we take a look at our State Farm on the floor, Valpo would have come into this tournament as the #3 seed. That's how much balance there is in this conference.
And Bradley, longest winning streak during the regular season was just 3. So what they've done is raise some eyebrows, go inside, and it's Kingsby putting it down. Gordon, he's got Kingsby in front of him. Kaiser. In the regular season, Valparaiso #6, tied for 6th in the Missouri Valley. 3, good. Gordon, this team in scoring 3 consecutive years. Cannell will dance and drive. And it's picked up by Saki.
What a great block out by Saki. Good heavens.
Coast to coast.
Pulled up the court pretty fast, huh?
You better believe it. Bradley has won 5 consecutive games in this tournament. First time they've done that in school history. Long 3. Brown.
Sent from out there. And if you've got to go out and guard him from 3-point range, he can be much better getting to the basket.
Oh, what a beautiful move by freshman Donovan Clay. 4. He's from Alton, Illinois, about a 20-minute drive from here. Oh, Childs contorts and puts it through. John Kaiser's got the ball. He's a former walk-on, takes it the other way. Kaiser, he'll unload a 3. Beautiful arc. First basket of the game. 4 days for Valparaiso. In gold, inside they go. It was Henry on his pogo stick, knocked away, and it's picked up by McMillan. And now Sackey. Boy, he can fly, and he does, and a whistle and a foul. They were going inside by 12 in February. They lost at Bradley by 11. So they've split one from Cameroon, setting a screen. Brown, 5th all-time leading scorer for the Bradley Braves. 3.
Won 4 in a row to win the championship.
Here are the Crusaders since 2000. They've gone from the Mid-Continent Conference to the Horizon Conference and now to the Missouri Valley Conference. And they joined this conference for days like today when they could go on national TV and be in a title game. Fazekas,
3-point field goal percentage of any player in college basketball.
Mid-ranger right there for Elijah Childs. One mid-major players in the country is Elijah Childs. He's out of Kansas City. Was a turnover. Long 3. Brown! History, the 1 and 2 seeds lost in the quarterfinal round. Northern Iowa and Loyola Chicago. These two teams survive. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clay trying to survive inside and gets the deuce.
Clay
again for Offensive Player of the Year. Clay. Kaiser screen, switch on defense, looking for the cutting Fazekas. Kaiser 3. Sean
it inside. There have been times when the pressure has forced tough passes by Valpo, but that was a very easy pass and catch and shoot.
Bradley had 11 conference wins this season, the most in about 15 years. Scoop feed inside. Henry gets it to go, but a great
and beyond the 3-point arc, he's going to go right past you.
Good point. 2.5 in the half. McMillan. Nice feed, fade away. That's put up and down. Kaiser. Rebound by Malik McMillan. Freeman Liberty. Screen, drive, up and down. Timeout taken. Back and forth. Valparaiso's on a
palm out of his mom's basement.
Oh, he is a guy that right now is maybe the most important guy in America.
Punching all those numbers.
I know. He's got a lot in front of him. He'll be a busy man between now and we're, of course, only a week away from Selection Sunday here on CBS. Final seconds, first half. That's a block on a Fazekas long shot. Picked up here, Kingsby. No. And at halftime, playing their 4th game in 4 days, the 7th seed Valparaiso Crusaders lead the defending tournament champion Bradley Braves by
job in the man-to-man, Kevin. They do an awful lot of switching and create some mismatches, but their big guys can handle it.
Clay low, rebound by Childs. The Braves off to Elijah Childs, who missed a lot of this season. Rebound by McMillan.
Good block out inside. We also haven't had a lot of offensive rebounds in this game, Kevin. That's a tough shot.
It was the degree of time, 13-3. Holding on to a lead right now, the 7th seed. Derek Brown. Oh, a nice jam by Henry, but for
more than a couple of seconds, Brown made him pay.
Kaiser. McMillan a screen. McMillan inside off that block into Childs. Got his own miss. Fazekas 3. He has the highest Division I 3-point percentage the last 2 seasons in college basketball. One of the best marksmen out there. Childs grinding inside. Coach was Bryce Drew. Here are the Crusaders. Point game.
And again, Bradley playing a smaller lineup in hopes of matching up a little bit better.
And they don't want to play small, do they? Because they have such a great size.
They would prefer to have their big guys in the game, or at least one of them at a time.
Crookie.
See, and that's what happens cricketly inside.
Kingsby with the ball right now from Milwaukee. They go down low to Henry from Saskatoon across the lane with a fake. Knocked away by Clay. Henry couldn't find the handle out of bounds and off a...
And the left-hander is pretty clever around the basket, as we've mentioned.
Sankey is in. Cricky with a screen. Cricky's got the ball. It's Cricky from Edmonton. Oh, another one! Into today. One time an 11-point win, the other time a 12-point win. They split. Oh, little crossover right there by Brown. Cannell. Sean Henry.
Play on his team that's made it 3 today.
Isn't that something? Kaiser off balance.
Tough shot.
Deshaun Henry's got the ball. He's got 5 rebounds. Leading scorer with the ball right now this season, Brown. Outside Cannell, 3.
Bradley now showing zone. They don't play a lot of zone.
Freeman Liberty the shot clock at 9. The freshman Clay's on top. Freeman Liberty back to Clay. Moves on. Barr takes it in. And Cricky was fouled as he was going up. Conference tournament since Michigan in the Big Ten. John Beilein was the Michigan coach back in that Kansas City area. Terrific player. Approaching 12 to play in the second half. Brown, little mismatch here. Working on Kaiser. Big shot.
That was very well in motion, moving the ball, moving players, and against the zone, sometimes that motion stops.
Brown is 5'10". Looking for Childs, who could not find the handle. McMillan picked it up. Sackey the other way with that speed, the floater. Bucket.
Doesn't matter whether you're playing man-to-man or...
Can't get it. Sackey, here he goes again. Yeah, he just shoots into another gear, but that's an offensive foul. And it's on Sackey. Earl Brown.
It's the 8th turnover for Valpo.
Germantown High School in Memphis. He tried to sneak one inside. He got it to Henry. But Fazekas was there.
What a great recovery by Henry, though.
It was.
Got great position inside.
Cannell right into Kaiser. Childs got it. Now it's Brown. Childs against McMillan. Gordon came over to double. They go inside. Henry! Game. 3. It's off. Missed by Sackey. Here goes Brown. He knows one gear. Wide open. Triple. Good! Tevermannen puts it in. 18th seed. Played Michigan State up in Des Moines. Approaching 8 to play.
And Bradley goes back to the man-to-man defense.
Clay. Knocked away. May have been Barr inside along with Childs. That's Luke has done it recently. A lot of teams in. Michigan inside. Cricky. Doubled. Pushed back up and off. As Freeman Liberty joining us late. Javon. He has not had that kind of imprint on the game here. This
off about a mononucleosis, playing his 4th game in 4 days. He's got to be dragging a little bit.
Cannell into Cricky. Circles, leans.
Valpo would be wise to push it when they get a rebound.
So they can't get set up at the zone.
That's correct. So they can't get set up in any defense.
Clay, 3. No. Cannell.
That, Kevin, they're settling suddenly for shots.
Yes.
They've got to take the ball and attack the basket. They have to push it in transition.
Friendly has won 7 of 9, 2 in a row. Defending champions trying to make the NCAAs for a 2nd consecutive year. The miss by Brown. It's off of Barr. Goes back to Valpo.
Here's the zone. You have to attack the zone. You got to get inside it, whether it be with the dribble or the pass.
Fazekas 3. They have a nice rebound inside.
That you use your legs to shoot 3-point shots.
Yes, you're right.
At this point, Maybe those legs are
Henry puts it up. The lead is 7. The biggest for Bradley this afternoon has been 8.
Henry has had a big game off the bench.
Valparaiso has missed 8 of their last 9 shots. Approaching 5 to play. Shot clock at 9. Kaiser with Brown on him.
They look totally discombobulated
right there.
Percent of the time, so it's rare that they go to the zone. But the zone has been very effective for them here in this second half. Now they can afford to grind it out a little bit.
Brown with the shot clock down to 6. Dancing on Kaiser. Oh my. The biggest lead. And Valparaiso comes the other way with 1 field goal made in the last 9.5 minutes. 4.5 to go. Kaiser playing with torn ligaments in his ankle. Wears a boot after every game. In terrific pain. His 3 short. Rebound. Freeman Liberty. Picked up by Childs. Now Brown.
Freeman Liberty limping back up the court.
Timeout, Brent.
Now that Valpo zone defense just turned everything around.
Up high, they go! Henry! Just Sean Henry, 14 points.
7 of 9 shooting. He's got 7 rebounds. He's been a big factor in Bradley's domination of the offensive boards here in the second half.
That may have been it right there. Clay, doubled, held, foul.
If you don't do that on the offensive end.
Valparaiso is in gold. Bradley in white. 3.5 to go. Fazikis. He did Tavanainen. Nice deep. He goes back over again.
I thought he got a fingertip on that one as well.
Tavanainen with great defense on that same possession twice. And the Bradley faithful can feel it. Brown with 16.
Well, you don't want to foul now. There's only 10 seconds left in the shot clock.
Elijah Childs. Wow. 17-2 run.
Great execution by Bradley.
Saki. Freeman Liberty 3. Tavanainen. Brown. They go underneath. And digging it out was Freeman Liberty as they're going for Childs. Saki. The trailing Fazikis. Triple. No. Rebound Freeman Liberty. Corkscrews. Foul. Cannell. And they beat UW Green Bay and the coach. Yes. Freeman Liberty.
Well, if you're going to foul, you've got to foul right away.
Childs. Clay. Good long pass. He'll get it to drop. Donovan Clay.
Zone, Kevin, when you really don't have any inside kind of players. The guys are three-point shooters, mid-range guys.
Foul. And it goes on Kaiser from distance.
And Bradley just kept up the pressure.
Bradley team, most scoring they've had on this program for 12 years, and it showed during this tournament with a drive again as well. 3rd leading scorer in the conference. 9 assists, 1 shy of his career high. Back in 2015 and 16.
They've been there the last 6 or 7 minutes of this game.
Remember in the game they won earlier in the regular season against Bradley, they had 18 of them. Freeman Liberty 3. Inside. Tavanainen will grab the ball and is quickly fouled. Fazikis.
About everything he has to give.
Tavanainen.
It is a walk-on, Kevin.
Yes, he sure did.
Played his way into a key role.
He had 2 offers, no Division I offers. And his worked his way to a scholarship with his play since. Freeman Liberty with a floater. Timeout. Since 2000 to win back-to-back conference tournament titles, being a 4th seed or worse. The last Michigan
tournament, his amazing wife Alicia had the tough task of trying fashion background. How do you do this? She goes, no, it's easy. He looks good in anything he wears.
Well, she's not only a good coach's wife, she's a good wife. Here's a shot. Oh, off the glass. Freeman Liberty put it down. 22-11 coming in, finishing in the top 5 in offense and defense in the Missouri Valley Conference. Quickly it goes to Brown. Cannell with the full court. Will Brown, yep, got by midcourt. And they'll set their offense. And a quick foul. Was it Clay or was it Gordon?
Kevin, that's very similar to what they did last year.
It is. You know, you get the points of the game like this, Dan. You think of all seniors like Fazekas and Kaiser of the Crusaders, the time they've put in, the practice hours, the work in the offseason. The college career will come to an end as Freeman Liberty was going up in a foul.
Clean shooter.
For Valparaiso. 52 seconds to go. Cannell. Freeman Liberty. Pick it up. Tampanainen was trying to get free and get that.
So there's a lot of the Missouri Valley Conference.
So Tampanainen from Helsinki, Finland, at the line, hit him. Siki, 3, no. Out of bounds off of Childs of Bradley. So taking a look at it once again. Ken Mack is. Brown held. Clay did it. Clay will pick.
Kevin, I don't know what it was.
Drake, the most he had since late December. Darryl Brown, senior from Memphis. They'll be playing again another college game. Here comes Freeman Liberty. Oh, he got that to drop in. Other bills of his 29-point game last night. Look at him diving for the ball. Brown will collect it.
They're trying to foul. They can't catch it.
Yeah, Fazekas finally got him with 30 seconds to go.
Size on the inside. Ball is 6'11". Boy. But this is a good team.
There goes
Bree in the first half, and then just sort of orchestrated things on offense and defense in the second half.
Rolling it out. One thing that Coach Watlett told us at Valparaiso, he said, you can't take moments like this for granted. I want our kids to savor it. Bradley had the same message too. Bradley is going to go to a second consecutive NCAA tournament. Never been a back-to-back conference champion. They've won 6 straight games in the Missouri Valley Conference tournament, first time in school history, and they're going to the NCAA tournament for a second consecutive season. The last time they did it back in the mid-50s when they went to the Final Four both seasons. And a terrific win. And champions for a second consecutive year of the Missouri Valley Conference.
Kevin, it was a hard-earned win. They were behind in the game. Valpo playing really, really well, but Bradley switched it up defensively, and they kept the pressure on both ends of the court.
For Dan Bonner, John Schriffen, and Gene Steratore, Kevin Harlan saying so long from St. Louis.